Okay then, it is 5:51 in the ass crack of the morning, and patch 6.55 just came up. And the first thing I saw upon logging in was the notification of the housing lottery participation. And holy shit, I won! Holy shit! I have a whole ass medium now! Hee I literally just relocated it. Which kind of looks like it ate all of my outdoor furnishings. I don't think I had anything super valuable, but would suck if I did. um, but yeah, um, go figure. It's in the Goblet, my least favorite neighborhood, but you know, it's still nice. For roleplay purposes, I can pretend it's somewhere else. Also, it was funny, I logged in and teleported to Ul'dah, and fucking nobody was there. It's the emptiest I've ever seen Ul'dah. And I'm getting out of there before she notices it was me. And hits me with a sniper. Okay, so... let me see what I got. I was about to write it down before I clicked on the placard and realized I fucking won. Let's see. We have the 6.55 MSQ quests to go through. Looks like there are 3 of them. We are about to meet our new rock gal friend. I'm very excited. There's Hildibrand. And yep, I see... What's his fucking name again? Delian. Yes. After that is done, I will want to get my upgraded relic from Geralt, and then to Taru. Nora's Grand Endeavor has its finale. Also, the Island Sanctuary has its finale. Okay, so that's 5 things to do. 3 of which, at the very least, should not take much effort. So... well, I am most excited for... for a new lioness friend. Of course, I'm very happy now, at the moment. Having a good time. Been having a good time. I think Ellie has spent the past couple of months in a bit of a depression, because Zero's gone and she misses her. So what comes down the pipeline? Time to see! So long, Vicha. You are fun to hang out with. Oh my god! The goblet now! That's fucking weird. Gonna have to get used to that. Oh, I should pop the... There we go. Saving a whole 300 gil. Back from her extended adventure in the void. What awaits our warrior of light now? Oh, your hood's down! So good to see you like that. You're so cute. Oh, she's wearing the clover! All he would tell me is there's someone whom he wishes Ellie to meet. Also mentioned he would be tending to business at the studio. Shall we look for him there? Bye-bye! I saved your brother since the last time I like, checked in with you during main scenario. I'm just taking a nice little walk. Even though I could have taken the Ethernet because I enjoy the scenery, and also it's ass early in the morning enough that my computer's night light hasn't turned off yet. So this is delaying it for not quite another 2 minutes when it will. Wow. I guess I wasn't quite the first one online. I could manually go in there and turn it off, but, like, really, what's the point? Oh? Do the Runasukes interact with each other? That's cute. Boppy. Just bobbing back and forth. Six o'clock. Okay. There we go. I can see it starting to turn. Where is Erenville?
Erenville!
Apologies for the wait. I hope I haven't called you away from anything important.
No, you were just in time.
I chanced upon some commissioned items at my destination, so I thought I might deliver them.
Where did you go, if I may ask?
The New World. Tural.
You went to Tural? Then the person who you wish to introduce...
Aye, she hails from there. I present to you...
Wherever she is.
But it seems you've lost her.
Did she wander off?
Look at her!
Sorry. It's just so different here. I can't help but want to explore.
Well, while you were exploring, your candidate came to us. This is her. The adventurer you crossed the seas to meet.
Ooh, you weren't exaggerating. It's plain she's no ordinary woman.
Oh, she looks so
I'm Wuk Lamat, claimant to the throne of Tural.
Wuk Lamat. Claiming to the throne. Whole ass throne.
It's Tural's governing nation. The capital bears the same name.
I'll get to the point. I want you to come with me to my homeland.
Wait, what?
Given the magnitude of the request, perhaps you should explain why you're making it?
Of course.
Oh, she has a lovely voice.
Soon, an event of
I'm
great
already a
import
fan.
will be held in Tural. The rite of succession. Taking the form of a contest, it will determine who next ascends the throne. As daughter to its present keeper, I will participate. And I have every intention of winning. I was searching for champions to join me when Erenville told me about you. A mighty warrior who knows no fear, who sweeps aside terrible fiends as if they were reeds, who flew to the edge of existence and saved our star.
This was all word for word?
She asked who Eorzea's greatest hero was, and so I told her. Much more elegantly, I might add.
Now you know why. You'll come to Tural, yes?
Wait, let's all just slow down. Wuk Lamat, was it? You claim to be of the royal family, but is it not the Mamulja who rule in Tural?
Tural is a nation of many peoples. Not only the Mamulsha, as some across the seas are quick to assume. That said, its present ruler is a Mamulsha, and one blessed with two heads besides.
Are we going to
He's
figure out
also
how
my
that
father.
works?
Not by blood, obviously, but he raised me as his own.
Okay.
And that's what matters.
Okay. Taking care of the obvious question.
So that is the way of it. My apologies if I was indelicate.
Hardly. I know little about your land, and nothing about your parentage. But in my eagerness, I've gotten ahead of myself. I can't expect you to agree on the spot when we've only just met. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Just know, though, that if it's adventure you seek, you could do far worse than come with me.
Adventure,
No.
you say?
This is only a rumor. But apparently, the contest will involve the fabled city of gold and the legendary beast, Valyarmanda. Tell me that doesn't pique your interest.
Have I heard of the Golden City? I don't actually know if I have. But Ellie is fairly
Some
well read.
tales have reached even these shores. Can't help but feel proud.
I advise you not to put much store by these rumors. Golden cities are not but a dreamer's fancy.
Says the dreamer who was bent on finding one when he was a child. Just because you failed doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Are you childhood friends?
Tural and the Golden City. Just like in the letter to Grandfather.
Regardless of what the contest may entail, it'll be no simple thing. If I'm to triumph, I'll need capable and dependable companions. So let's go on a hunt together. There's no better way to get acquainted.
She's so expressive. I wonder if they managed to include some of those graphical updates in this. She will exist like this for but a few months before the graphics are updated. A journey to Tural. You go on this hunt of hers and take her measure yourself. She's tall. Not quite as tall as me. So this is giving a good idea of... Curious. Self and NPCs only. There we go. Two tolls taking each other's measure. Alrighty. What have you got for me, Graha? But the fabled Golden City, besides, this is the stuff of grand adventures. Which is not to say... Petition from researchers on the Isle of Ham. Other ordinarily docile fauna have grown savage. They've been unsettled by some manner of predator, so the researchers seek assistance with identifying and dispatching it. Perhaps you might answer the petition as part of your hunt. Good old heroic adventure stuff. She's spunky. I like her. And what will you do, Kryl? How will you aid us in this? I must go through some class changes, perhaps. So they won't be quite as tall as Bemrose. But still pretty tall. Look to be about as much as female Elizans. Oh, whoa. Oh, we're just going straight into the solo instance, are we? Excellent. She wants to give her new job a spin. Several cuts in the sequence. Still have a trauma response. That makes guess that we're going to roleplay. Is it gonna be our new friend or is it gonna be Kryl? Let's see.
From here, we must walk.
So much ice. It rivals even Tural. Oh, a white bear. I wonder what it tastes like.
Remember, we're here to deal with creatures that have been deemed an unacceptable danger. Do not attack anything else unprovoked.
Is Erenville gonna be our straight man for Dawn Trail? I'm gonna love that so much.
No. So this is the isle where ether literally bursts forth.
Aye, the Isle of Ham. The geysers lie deep inland, however.
There's a kraken.
You really are knowledgeable. Kona told me nothing about this place.
I doubt your brother managed to come out this way. He's like to have toured facilities like Labyrinthos, however.
The great big cavern under the city. It's amazing that they could make a sky down there complete with a sun.
I know as much as you.
This brother of yours, he has been to Sharlayan.
He has. Kono's my second older brother. And until recently, he was a student in the city.
Is that why you were in the
He
studio?
went on and on about technological amusements. It made me want to come here too one day. And so I did. I think I understood something of how he felt when I set foot in his beloved studio.
He went to the studio? Your brother must be quite a scholar.
He's fine with this.
I wonder, like you, he'd be royalty, yes? With such a personage coming to Sharlayan to receive an education would surely have caused a stir, yet I recall nothing of the sort.
Or are you the
He
only...
consulted with the head of the studium beforehand.
Okay.
That his identity might remain secret. Being Mikote, he had no trouble blending in. He's adopted like me, you see.
Oh.
One time, though, he almost let it slip to a professor. It was all he could do to parry the barrage of questions.
Having no shortage of questions myself, I can imagine.
Ask whatever you like. I don't mind. But I maintain hunting together is the best way to get to know someone.
Well, I'm certainly not opposed, being a tall fight lady myself.
The researchers should be up ahead. Let's find them and learn what we can.
Are we already playing?
The
Cool.
researchers should be just ahead. There. The building to the northeast.
Oh, we're going up there?
So, ordinarily harmless creatures have grown savage.
Don't know what's got them riled up, but I'll take down any that thinks to try me. Right, let's hunt our fill.
Look! Someone's in trouble.
Yeah, taste my axe.
These
Animals are usually so docile.
fucking psyched. So I find myself surrounded. Once docile animals grown strangely aggressive.
You really are famous.
A little.
And for good reason, as you'll soon see for yourself.
This Kryle's going to fucking come in with the dynamic entry. You?
Quite an interesting contraption you've got here.
This is unusual
Is
even
that our
for.
petitioner? Let's go and have a chat.
Unknown origins. Alrighty.
I'll handle this.
He is off to the races. God damn.
Is that all? Come on, let's pick up the creature's trail.
Rock beast. Torn.
These claw marks. I've seen their like before.
Have you?
It's starting to feel like a proper hunt.
Ooh. Oh my god, is it a red chocobo?
Feathers. But did they belong to the predator or the prey?
So, how do you prefer our prey? Roasted or raw?
I mean, that depends on the creature, doesn't it?
You presume it's even safe to eat?
She's a little scatterbrained. I like her a lot. Ah, it's shit.
Still fresh. Whatever this beast, it cannot be far.
Do you suppose they're upset with stuff they hunt?
Who knows? If they're spoiling for a fight, then they've got one.
Let's head back and report what we found.
This is a unique instance. I like it. It's a different process than the usual dungeons, which have been pretty uniform for a long time. Oh.
Powerful wings and razor-sharp talons. Worthy prey.
It's not that one. It's that one.
Ah! What is that thing?
Oh no.
It speaks?
It's heading towards the falls.
I'll stay with the researchers. The creature, I leave to you.
Come, Wuk Lamat.
Right.
She's already so expressive.
Just so we're clear, I wasn't startled by the beast earlier. It caught me by surprise, that's all.
Forgive me, but I failed to see a difference.
I'm getting hungry. Let's be done with this so we can eat. Think you're clever, huh?
If this is
I'll
setting the
rip
tone
off
for
that
Dawn
beak
Trail, it's
and
gonna
roast
be
you on a
interesting.
spit.
Just a completely different tone from the last... any of the expansions, really. Let's go!
Talk all you like, Bird. I'm going to have the last laugh. Oh, I'm going to enjoy sinking my teeth into you. Yeah, shut up already, you blasted bird!
Oh my god.
Look out! I've never seen such an enormous colibri.
Not good. Quickly, gather together.
Oh no.
I've got you.
Ooh, nice!
That was too close.
Steady now.
Bam. Did I made it. Phew.
Spread out, everyone.
would help if you moved a little. Ah!
You paid for that.
Oh man, again. Oh.
Thank you.
I thought I was up in rubble. Others have been ruffled. Others have been ruffled.
That was hardly a tickle. Try this.
What the shit was that?
Do it. We have you now, you loudmouth bastard!
For everything you have at it.
Monster hunt complete?
And I had barely limbered up.
It was a terrible foe, but no match for your axe.
Only to be expected. You were pretty impressive yourselves. I was right to invite you on a hunt. But what a curious bird that was. Though we have similar in Tural, they don't grow so big or use such dirty tricks.
Are we gonna...
Aye, dirty and despicable.
Rude little
Otherwise,
son of a
I
bitch.
could have easily...
Leave this to me.
Fuck it up.
Have at you.
Cryle.
Oh my god, you're so...
I am terribly, terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting.
You did
She
attack
arrived
magic.
As I was seeing the researchers to safety. It was all I could do to keep up with her after I explained what happened.
I am
So this is what you
sensing a
meant by
change in
seeing to
resolve.
preparations.
I'm sensing a change in character motivation.
After hearing of the contest, I thought how wonderful it would be to join you. In coming here, I wanted to demonstrate my skill at arms to Wuk Lamat. Alas, it seems I missed most of the action.
That was amazing! The piece didn't stand a chance!
I'm glad to have been of service.
May I ask what inspired this change?
You will recall the time you descended to the ethereal sea in search of Heidelin.
With him noticing that tremble
Recognizing that my skills
and him
were
poking at this, I feel like Grandma's
inadequate,
gonna be our
I
mental
chose to provide
therapist.
support from afar, rather than join you. It was the same when you set forth for Ultima Thule. How it pained me to stay behind, again and again. That's what inspired this change. Ever since the final days were averted, I've used every spare moment to hone my craft. As you all have adapted your methods to suit the circumstances, I started by considering how I might best contribute.
And that's by taking commissions.
And after much deliberation, I
For
arrived
art.
at my answer. With the esoteric art passed down by the legendary Archon realm, Pictomancy.
Of course!
As I recall, you have embraced versatility to effectively complement a certain someone's style. What I do is much the same. Like you, I don't want to be left behind.
Indeed. I must say, you appear to be especially keen on being involved in the ritual of succession. Is there any particular reason?
Yes, there is. This letter from Tural. It was addressed to my grandfather Galuf and turned up among the students' archives. The ink was faded, so I couldn't fully make out the sender's name. Galul, someone.
Jaja. Gulul Jaja. That's my father, the Dawn servant. What does the letter say?
Fascinating.
While much of it isn't legible, it appears to be a request to investigate the Golden City.
A request to investigate the Golden City? From the Dawn Servant himself?
Well, well. Seems it may be more than a rumor after all.
Being a member of the royal
the
family,
Turkic chief
it
is
was my hope that you
Wuk's
could
father.
confirm the authenticity
Is
of
that
this
who-
letter.
Meteor was fighting in the trailer? So then that couldn't have been like a fully
I can
antagonistic
say
battle.
for a fact that my father didn't write this.
What?
Given how culturally diverse Tuliyollal is, it was decided some time ago that a common language was needed. But instead of elevating an existing tongue and its speakers above all others, we looked to those widely spoken overseas and created an altogether new one. The similarities to your common tongue also make it quite easy to communicate in these situations, no?
So you
This
invented
letter,
common.
however, is entirely in Eorzean. If Father had written this, he would have been in Turali.
Turali common.
And what's more, it bears a wax seal. We don't bother with them.
So the letter is fraudulent then?
Oh, I didn't mean to say that. My father's signature is genuine, as far as I can tell, so perhaps he simply dictated it.
I see. Oh, thank you for the confirmation. It seems my grandfather indeed had dealings with Yolal. I can't help but be curious as to what exactly he was doing there. In order to help us decide on a course of action, would you mind if I asked you some questions about your home?
By all means. After all, learning about one another was the purpose of this hunt. We can talk while feasting on this fellow. I, for one, am starving.
You're kind of a girl jock.
We're eating that.
That's your energy. You're a girl jock. And I love it. Trial has been updated. To say what? Oh! To say Pictomancer! There's really only one place. So are we like calling the whole thing? Like, am I carrying it in my bag of holding? Or just gonna walk up to Dickon and be like, hey, can you do something in this? And just pull out a giant fucking parrot? That's a lot of bird.
Come, come. Let's enjoy the bounty of our first outing together. I'd heard that Charlayan cuisine was terrible, but this is fantastic.
This is the exception.
What is this? Oh, it smells spicy.
Oh, come now. Since when did you become so soft? It's not like we don't have spicy food in Tural, too.
Is Erenville? He did say homecoming, so Erenville's from the Tural, huh?
According to Dickon, intensely hot dishes have become popular in Razadhan after a traveler ordered a curry with several times the usual amount of spice.
Oh my goodness.
So he started offering the same in order to please the growing Harnish population here in Charlian.
Zero, my dear sweet Zero. This is your lasting legacy.
It's nothing I can't handle.
Oh my goodness.
Your boorish manners reflect poorly on the both of us. I wish you would consider your station.
I swear, sometimes it feels like you open your mouth only to criticize.
Would I be correct in assuming you've known each other for a long time?
Aye, thick as thieves since we were little.
I beg to differ. She is a long-standing acquaintance. Nothing more.
Aaronville is absolutely the straight man.
I see. I see.
Aaronville's
All
gonna
this
be our
time
Don
you
Trail
were from
straight man.
Tural. Oh, would that I had known sooner. There's so much I'd like to ask.
You and everyone else. I've kept it quiet so as to avoid the endless interrogations.
Well, if he's going to be a miser, I'll be happy to tell you about our homeland instead. Since ancient
Her
times,
Starbucks
many
coffee.
peoples have called Tural home, and they've been fighting each other for nearly as long. The fighting finally stopped some 80 years ago, when the reigning Dawn Servant unified the disparate communities and founded a new nation.
And that's how Tuliolal came to be.
Since then, we've enjoyed an era of uninterrupted peace.
But everything changed when the Fire
But
Nation
my
attacked.
father is getting old, and he wishes to relinquish the throne to a worthy successor. One who can preserve his legacy. Including myself, there are 4 claimants to the throne. But while we all have the right to participate, one among us cannot be allowed to rule.
Your oldest brother, perhaps?
A man who is too ambitious by half. Word of the Garlean Empire's collapse has reached Tural. While most are simply relieved, he sees weakness to exploit and would lead our armies across the seas on a campaign of conquest.
After everything my father has done to give us peace, he would drag us back into war. I can't allow it. No matter what, I must win this contest.
I understand your reasons. But this being an event that will dictate the course of your nation's future,
The question
is it appropriate
lot of
for
people have been
outsiders like
asking.
us to be involved?
Oh, it's more than appropriate. The Dawn Servant himself expressly encourages it. The ruler of Tural must navigate the intricacies of myriad cultures, and there's no better way to prove oneself qualified to do so than to work with foreign allies. That's why I sought you out. Through our hunt, I've confirmed that you're a warrior of considerable skill, but more importantly, one of good character as well. And so I ask you, will you lend me your strength and help me win the throne of Tuliolal? You don't need to decide right this moment,
We have another 6
but
months.
I will need you if I'm to triumph over the competition. I'll stay here as long as I can while waiting for your answer.
In that case, allow us to prepare a room for you at the Baldessian Annex.
That's very kind of you. Oh, and one more thing. Once we finish eating, would you mind if I took the rest of the meat?
And do... just save it for later? Where'd the others go? A rarity. that the MSQ actually rewards me with the food I can use for my savage raids. The coming dawn. I wonder what we're gonna get. Just the thought of burying myself in books is making me feel sleepy. Yes, yes. I wonder if this is where Y'shtola will be. I just realized I'm not using one of my typical clams that would have been perfect for sitting down and reading at the library. Hi, Bunny Way! The origins of blue magic can be traced back to the esoteric practice of the Wallachie. These days were some of the most brilliant, but they were tremendous in Lapis Canyon, the tribe's sacred grounds, or a ceruleum deposit. That's why. That's why that colonialism happened in the Blue Magic quests. I'm pretty sure. Even the ubiquitous Popoto. Bean-filled burrito. Graha's going to fall in love with bean-filled burritos. Alpaca. Ifra. Velgamanda. Definitely a trial boss at some point. Which one it'll be, who can say? To the far reaches of both northern and southern. For some particular reason, the Garlemald Empire followed the example of the Alagon Empire. I suppose I have a newfound appreciation for Popotos. That is certainly what jumped out at me the most. Kettenram was probably a Rogadin though, so I'm interested in him. I'm very curious about Valagamanda. Why would you say something like that? Hey! Good to see you. Well, that seems oddly convenient. Oddly on-ramping to our particular situation. There's a better word for it than that, but I don't know what it is. I know how to rest best. Planning. I was half expecting the Stinian to be standing on top of that. What's got you so enraptured?
Oh, it's just... Despite all that we've learned, I can't help but feel we've yet to hear the whole story. What about you, my friend? Are you inclined to accept or refuse Wuk Lamat's request?
I am, but it's for interesting reasons. And I don't want to get my hopes up either.
I don't blame you. No matter the assurances, it's no simple thing to wade into the midst of a political struggle, and in a foreign land at that. How about this then? Instead of deciding here, go there first and then decide. In the course of seeing new lands and meeting new people, you'll surely find a way forward. That's what adventurers do, is it not?
I guess you have a point.
Such a journey would be the envy of many a scholar. Distant as it is, Tural remains largely unknown to us, with only meager records to be found in Numenon. The experiences to be had, all the things you might hear, feel, and think. It's enough to stir me to the core. Life is a series of journeys, my friend, and there's no telling what awaits us on the long road. But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another. Ah, but there's an idea. I have a matter to attend to at the Agora. Please, go on inside. I will join you shortly.
Oh, my boy Thancred, what are you up to? So clearly he's going to be supporting a different candidate. But will it be one of the other okay ones? Or will it be the bad one? Well, that's going to be updated.
You have the look of someone who's made up their mind. Go on then. Let's hear it.
Never been one to turn down an adventure. As a certain ex-prince once sussed out about me, I'll do it.
Excellent. You'll be compensated for your troubles, of course. But I dare say your time in Tural will be its own reward.
You're not planning to leave without us, are you?
Alphano, Alice! What are you two doing here?
We happened to cross paths at Numenon earlier, you see, and I told them about Wuk Lamat. And when we fortuitously met again at the Agora just now, they expressed an interest in meeting our visitor.
Ah, you must be the twins who are sneaking after Erenville as toads.
Oh my goodness.
100 things about us you could have told her, and you chose that!
First impressions last.
He didn't even react.
'Tis an honor and a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Your Highness. Alphano Leveilleur at your service, and this is my sister Alice.
Oh no, let's not do that. I really can't stand titles. So, you want to participate in the contest too, is that right?
Indeed we do. We've been assisting with the rebuilding effort in Garlemald. Yet while progress is being made, the question remains of how the nation might reconcile with its neighbors. We believe there is much we might learn from Tuliolal, a nation founded on unity. And in return for this honor, we would spare no effort in supporting your claim.
The more the merrier, I say. And I'd be keen to learn about Eorzea and Garlemald from you as well.
Having recruited so many committed and capable allies, I presume you have no need for my continued assistance?
Nonsense! Like I told you before, you're indispensable. They're strong, aye, but strangers to our land. They need someone to guide them, to point out the dangers, and spare them grisly deaths. I can't think of anyone better suited to that task than you. What's more, despite your assertions, I know you haven't given up on the City of Gold.
As I recall, Kryl, you were the first to state your desire to visit Tural.
Perhaps I was. Still, I can't help but worry about being away just when our order is beginning to find its feet again.
You have nothing to worry about. I haven't forgotten how you held the fort while I set off to explore Alzadal's legacy. It's only fair that I return the favor. Pray, leave the students to Ojika and me.
But, Raha...
I know that's not what's going to happen. We've all seen you enjoying the taco.
You want to retrace your grandfather's steps, don't you? This is a rare opportunity, and I insist that you seize it.
Thank you, Raha. Thank you.
Well, looks like it's settled. I'm counting on you all to help me win the throne.
I suppose now is a good time to show you what I spent a small fortune on at the Agora.
Oh, are you actually adding?
There.
I knew that was going to be updated. I didn't think it was going to be updated right
This,
now.
my friends, is the latest map of the world, created to celebrate our friendship with the Loperids. Cast your eyes west of Sharlayan, for there it lies. The site of your next great adventure, Tural.
Oh, the textures. The game is crying out to be put into HD. Yay! Endwalker's over. Cassie Layton. Nice. Nice, a lot of the actors we called on the raid bosses were accurate. I think Cassie Layton is new though, I don't recall her. Set up Ryer. A lot of people have had some issues with this patch cycle. I understand them to some extent. This was an extremely low-key patch cycle in a lot of ways, both in terms of MSQ and in terms of the content. The content was fairly light beyond what was expected. There's the Trial series that was folded into MSQ. There was the normal raid series, there was the Alliance raid series, and there's Manderville. But like, usually there would be a decent amount of other stuff to do aside from those, at least to grind a relic and such. And I get being disappointed that it wasn't there for this expansion. I don't think they sat on their laurels though, because they did spend a lot of time going back and updating the rest of the game. And I presume they were also, like, preparing for the graphics update? So like they just sort of decided after we have capped off the 10-year saga of Hydaelyn and Zodiark, we can take this time to take it easy, both in terms of the story and the content. And that riled some people up, because it was like, well, what the fuck are we supposed to do? And I get that. But I really enjoyed the little mini FF4 we got. I really liked Zero's development arc. Ellie fell completely in love with her. Wuk Lamat is already my new bestie. She's a dumb girl jock and I love her. As a fellow dumb girl jock. I do think the FF4 reference arc lasted one patch too long. I was pretty prepared for it to wrap up by 6.4. I'm not sure how I would have fixed that. That requires some more thinking. But in terms of the story itself, I liked it. It was a nice wind down from the incredibly high stakes of the main expansion, while still having world-threatening stakes. And now we have the tiny hint of what's next for us, and it'll grab some people, it'll lose some people. This game isn't going anywhere, this game is not fucking dying. I'm willing to bet half the people already decrying Dawn Trail are going to be right there on launch day, clogging the server queues. I could probably skip the rest of this. But it is the end of the biggest expansion in Final Fantasy XIV history. In terms of certain metrics, I don't know. It's 7:15 a.m. I do not know why the hell I was awake to be here when the servers went up. This is not the time to be forming my thoughts. I love that these two got to meet. I really wish she got to meet Gaia. I really wish she got to meet Silva and Unukalhai. Like, I understand why they couldn't have. It's just a shame that they couldn't have. Also, it's funny that they basically just retold FF4 within the span of a patch cycle, an expansion patch cycle. It kind of feels like we wanted to do more FF4 references in the main expansion, but we couldn't figure out how to fit them, and it would have broken the pacing. So we just decided to shove them all into the post-expansion. We just decided to retell the FF4 in the post-expansion. And I'm an FF4 fangirl, so I appreciate it. Yee! Cryol's finally ready to kick ass! You're doing amazing, sweetie! Ooh! Ooh, now I'm really glad I didn't skip these. Just a little hint of what they're up to. God. The one where they went and hired the composer behind the mimetic version of the song. And fucking incredible. It's still fucked up that this has lyrics. I forgot to take a strange cap of that shot of Zero and Golbez. God damn it. Okay, I think I've lasted as long as I can handle. I'm very sorry, Bull, to win. And further special thanks, and QA and localization and all that. But it is time to tuck in and wait till the dawn. Knapsack! That's it. Final Endwalker quest. Meanwhile... The boy!
When does the next ship set sail? May I ask your destination? The north and east, I've already seen. I suppose I'll head west this time.
Are you just...
West, you say?
Are you just fucking off because you're bored? Are you fucking off to Tural because you're bored and just want to go in the direction you haven't gone before? Meanwhile... What will you two be up to?
I see you've made up your mind. I had a feeling you'd be keen.
But to think that our comrades too are thither bound. Fate doth work in mysterious ways.
Indeed. It will be a grueling task, having to contend with them.
If the prospect doth trouble thee, 'tis not too late to decline the petition. Though thine expression would suggest thou art far from perturbed.
I feel like Thancred's a little
Oh, how
eager.
could I possibly be, knowing what's to come?
I feel like Thancred's a little eager to go toe-to-toe with me. To try and beat
Then
the
let
shit
us
out of
delay
me.
no further and secure passage on a vessel.
Aye. This will be a mission to remember. Come, my friend. We make for Tural.
Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty?
Of course he's on my mind.
Or the treasure islands beyond the frozen waters of Blind Frost in Offerd's north? The fabled golden cities of the New World?
As the bearer of Azim's crystal, you may think it your duty to at least seek thus. Dawn of a new adventure. Row forth to break horizon's bond and tread the gilded path beyond. Here we go. And now we wait. Whew. Okay then. I am going to take a quick stretch break and get some water, and then I think I will proceed with Manderville. And we're back. I want to check something real quick before I head off to Manderville. Nope. Nobody in here. Everyone's fucked off to places unknown where I can't talk to them between patches. Leaving only this 854 by 480p texture. I'm going to be so confused when the graphic update happens. Back to rods. Everyone's standing a respectable distance from the conspiracy crackpot. I respect it. Okay. Brandehild, my blocky friend. And Hildibrand, my boy. Bro, I want to follow in your wake. I want a low polygon model. I'm a little concerned that he's about to get ideas in his head. Because of his low self-worth. Oh, come on. Why are you still here, asshole? Stinky cheese bastard. Yeah, but I mean, it's not anymore. Hmm. A lucky man of quality. Sigh. Wasn't this guy described as a lad? He is very not lad-like to me. A God's given blessing he'd found in the snowfields had given him much cause to celebrate. He'd learned how to create gold. Gilded Araya into a private abode. Uh-oh. Not bitter. Not bitter at all. This sounds like a case for Inspector Hildibrand. Sigh. Yeah, but we're dealing with cloning technology. Do I look like a civilian to you? You blurted it out. Oh, hi. Okay, sure. Oh. Oh. No, it's the cloning. Oh, hello. Been a long while since you showed up. That sound happens when she does her LB3. I'm sensing a sports moment. It's baseball. That's the sport we're doing. That's the sports reference we're making this arc. Okay, but watch out, it's gonna explode in a cross-shaped pattern. I'm just gonna go. It would have been funnier if it only exploded in a cross-shaped pattern. Oh, this must look hilarious on a lava fell. Also, I note I'm batting... I'm batting left-handed. Unlimited heavy hitter special! So long, Gay Bowser. I wonder why they decided to just suddenly have us master all the sports in this arc. I mean, Garlemald? I am aware of the circumstances of my own birth. It's a little weird. Like, is that the best? Eh. Alright, whatever. Honestly, I think I could have hit that. I could have hit that home run with the sword I have on my back. I didn't need Julian's giant frying pan. A smashing hit. Oh boy. Ooh, I need to do the allied quests too. Nope. And entourage, sure. Surely you can't recognize me. I'm not in my standard costume. Concerning. Humble. Objection. Oh, okay. You know what? Fair enough. I need tediously explain then. You know what? I can respect that. You want a clone army? Me. I'm gonna do it. Wait a minute. Ellie's having some thoughts. The music cutting out. Splendid and not at all indicative of suppressed megalomaниacal ambitions. Of course it was. That was a very funny way to do that. You locked... Wait. You cloned yourself to lock up as Anima Tower worshippers? That is fucked up. I don't know, it would be cool if I could take you along as trust allies, though. I like how extremely unconcerned I am about all this. Alrighty! I knew Tank would give me an instant queue. Oh, I forgot to update my portrait. God damn it. Osmanisha.
I am Asura, and on battle I thrive. Have you the courage and strength to face me? Will you dodge, or will you bleed? The frail shall fall. You've not time to blink. Tremble before the might of the minutiae. Come forth, embodiment of carnage. Revel on the bloody field of war. The spirit of battle awakens. Sharp is the lesson. The weak shall perish.
Oh. Oh, my dark side dropped. Oop.
Unmerciful light shine upon you.
Yoo-hoo! Oh, come on.
Behold the six-fold blade.
Okay. 5, 6. Uh-oh. Oop. I thought it was pretty easy, but we have lost all of our healers.
Fury be my strength. I will scatter your bones. Show me your steel.
Can we make it through this with the warrior healer?
The spirit of
Our
battle
DPS is kind of shit.
Hear the gleaming edge.
Oh, I get this now.
Show me your steel.
Oh, rude.
Sharp is the lesson. Unmerciful light shine upon you. Behold the six-fold blade. The face of battle is ever-changing.
But here we go.
Joyful is your downfall. shatter your bones. Will you dodge, or will you bleed? You've not time to blink. Show me your steel. The frail shall fall.
My goodness!
The spirit of battle awakens. Hear the gleaming edge. Show me your steel. Unmerciful light shine upon you.
I think we have this.
Sharp is the lesson.
Yep, this is it. Bring it to an end. Boom! GG's, sort of. Oh, man. What X is that? Minos replica. So an earlier relic. Yeah, pretty thoroughly. Didn't, yeah. Okay, but he did fly away. Yeah. No. 'Tis his friend. Oh no. Everyone in the vicinity will be unriced, and we're all in the vicinity! Is he about to make a noble sacrifice? Oh no! Oh, secret Manderville technique? Oh my goodness. They're combining their mind palaces! So therefore you must throw me, and I shall sacrifice myself. But how do you have physics? Too much playing Mario 64. Are those just the first two security codes you need to enter? Oh no. So long, Brandyhild. Ooh. That is a hell of an explosion. Jesus. You have survived the moon falling on you. Even though I tried to incinerate you with high-intensity plasma blasts. I sort of missed the gist of what he was talking about because I was distracted by a Discord conversation. But I got the gist. He is very mad at humans, which... fair? Oh. Even the cutest died out to the final days. So you did arrive just after I stopped the final days. That said, the ships have been very exploded. There's been a mammoth-sized hole in Hildibrand's heart ever since that time in Dravania. Oh, Hildy. Oh, Hildy. Mommy! So you're not direct descendants of Godfrey? Then how do you explain your plot armor? I don't know, do you experience feelings and emotions? She does, I guess. Honestly, that's a bit of a mood. Another day, another thrilling case for Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. So long, Gay Mandeville. Final step of the relic. Will cost another 1,500. I forget what they're called. It's not comedies, those are the most recent ones. Causalities. The one replicated starship doesn't have the duplication facility or other such technology on board, but it will carry you through the skies. We shall travel the world, asking random passers-by for elixir. Please. Yeah, but I guess you're right about one of them. Hildibrand's impossible physiology! Okay, dude. You go ahead and have fun with that. Hildibrand finale. Finale brand. Alien blood never flowed in their veins. Their souls of strength and enigma remains. A dynamic folk, their clothing bespoke. A gentlemanly family, the good house Manderville. A true inspector is born from the heart. We forgot to write the lyrics for the rest of this. Oh no, what am I doing? Hildibrand will return. I think they did mention Hildibrand will return in Dawn Trail. They did not forget his ass. Also, where was Greg? We need to find Greg! See you, Space Inspector. I wonder if that's related to the relic material. Or if this is just foreshadowing for the Dawn Trail Hildi plot. The boy lives! ominous at all. Identified flying gentleman. I don't know if those are the words I would use. At least 17. The application of the perfect oil. Ultra Manderville. Oh, nothing too terribly taxing. Also greatly alter its appearance. Here we go. They have a look at them shiny rocks. They at least come pretty easily. Okay. Much like squeezing a lemon. The origin story of the trademark Manderville undulations. Oh man, I'm surrounded by Mandervilles. Load of chockable shite. Madame's lack sufficient intent. Clearly we need our boy Hildibrand. Oh my. Ew. Is only with Julian Manderville's considerable strength. What? Why are you suddenly in a Kingdom Hearts Game Over screen? Nice of you to pick it up so easily. Everything fades out but the percussion. as it can be. Alright, same thing as before. Oh, that looks dope as shit. Oh, Oh no, I'm gonna need to check my build. I'm not sure if I actually need that skill speed or not. I might. Actually, I think I have skill speed in my Dragon's Beard. If not, well then I still have 500 tomes. And I'll be able to fix it before raid tonight. And so I have come to the world of Cyberpunk 2077, I suppose. Really? I like how I clearly keep warping back to the instance where all of the players are standing with all of their minions summoned. You're only allowed to learn this now. We were slightly too late for that. In order to use them against that particular threat. By collecting many tomestones, perhaps 1,500 at a time. This is Godbrand Mandeville. Good fight, good night. With gentlemanly perfection and aplomb. My weekly entertainment budget. Okay, fun's over. With great power comes great mandibility. I did have 72 skill speed. Where are these fuckers? Where are these fuckers? There they are. Okay, no, yeah, this is it. This is my best. And yes, I did recall I needed the skill speed correctly. Good, good. 3 less... No, 3 more direct hits. Almost 100 more crit. Yeah. This is not the best clan to show them off in, unfortunately. Ooh, the energy does change color. Pretty sick. Okay. I wanted to also get Tataru's thing on recording, but I think my lack of sleep is catching up to me. And I am going to need to lie back down. It's a pretty sick look. I'm okay with this. See how I feel about the others. Alright. Time to sleep again.